professionals and head to confessional. And once I'm in the booth, I feel real congressional. Welcome to the episode. Please like and subscribe. Don't drink and drive when you can smoke and fly. Soaring so high into the night sky, reaching for the stars, but they landed on a moon pie.
10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
So Whole Foods has this sea moss in a pack, like the Kool-Aid packs, the little single joints. You just make a drink, right? Sea moss, but the sea moss is from somewhere in Europe.
Oh, that doesn't sound right.
I know, but you got to think sea moss got to grow everywhere.
I mean, it's going to be in the water everywhere there's water, of course. Well, seawater, but so I get it. That you what British Columbia or something? Aren't they an island or some shit?
I
so
tried
maybe
it. I
they
had
found
these
something.
boils on my face.
Yeah.
And I took it, and it seems like it might be detoxing the shit. Clearing
There's
it up.
obviously something in you that was trying to get out.
Yeah.
That's definitely what that was, of some sort.
Well, the thing is, bro,
It just was
one
clotting up.
One of my uncles, I remember when I was young, he always had those things
Right.
in his face. He was older, you know what I'm saying, of course.
Right.
But I think I'm around the age when I used to see him with it. I think it's probably hereditary to some degree. You know.
Well, it could be that.
So you get like a bump.
Yeah, like a bump. But you know, it's not like the ingrown or the razor bumps. It's like something that's
It's
fucking
inside the
dead.
skin, not just like a
That's
pimple.
crazy.
It's like more inside, yeah.
I get those too.
And they come back. And
When I brush my hair, I'm like, what the hell is this?
They're in the same places.
Yeah, like under your chin.
Right. Under my chin,
Usually in
all
the hair
around the
area.
jawline.
Yeah.
It's normally around my jawline.
That's crazy. Oh, I
Yeah,
thought it
just
was
kinda
some
popped up.
Yeah.
But you're right. Like you're saying, you kind of made that connection.
Yeah.
That you're around the
So I
same
remember
age that he might have been when you were seeing him have it, right? But it could be a premonition in a way. Could have been showing you something. That's why you know about it.
Right.
You know what I mean? In a way that it was foretelling something. You know what I mean? Like you're saying, to make those connections. So that's interesting, yeah. So welcome to Awkward Intelligence. I'm in talks along with
BDot, baby.
and Mr. Prim's back.
Yo, what's up? I'm
Episode
in the
98.
building. In the building.
Yes, sir. We in the building.
We building in the building.
Let's get it. Episode
Yeah.
98.
Yeah.
17.
We moving. 17. We
8, yeah.
definitely accomplishment, man.
Yeah.
We still moving.
100 is coming real quick, and I'm still planning. But no, we're going to get it together. We're going to have a nice panel, I'm sure.
Yeah.
We'll see, you know. A couple people might have to help people move. We'll see what happens.
You just never know.
Yeah.
U-Haul might be busy that day.
But yeah, at this point, though, if anybody can't tell, is Mr. Prim's probably #1 in episode appearances at this point.
Yo, I'm always here, man. y'all gotta know that.
And the
by
thing
now.
is, right, he's in the background half the time, too. That some of these episodes, we've pointed him out. We're like, there he goes.
I'm always lurking. I'm always
You
lurking.
done walked in on some of them.
Right. So,
Yeah.
yeah, walked in on some of them, right. Was here just hanging out.
Right.
So, yeah. And then was on the episode for at least 10 of them, maybe more. So, yeah.
It's been pretty sure I did about 6.
Yeah, throw it in the comments.
Damn.
Throw it in
See?
the comments if
about
you can.
six
That's
if
a
you can
lot.
figure it out.
Yeah.
That's a lot. That's crazy.
I'm definitely a supporter. I'm always gonna be coming back.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it.
Yes, sir.
But yeah, and that's the thing is there's only a few people who have done 2 or more. Like, there's a very select few. You know what I mean? Like, it's a very select few that have done 2 or more.
Right.
So that's what's cool. You know what I mean? That's even interesting. You know. So and that's all. Like I said, we could figure that out too. It's like throw it in the comments, whatever. Y'all know what's up. Y'all been watching.
Right. Man.
Yeah.
Like, every day is something, man.
The world's getting crazy. I remember when the world went crazy.
Back in 1989. I remember
shit.
when rock cocaine used to be a rich man's kinda high. Shit. Then little by neighborhood.
Shit definitely getting weird out here.
Yeah.
You know, Cuba just got hit.
Power outage.
Yeah.
Had a power outage for like
They had a power
a week
outage.
or some shit. They still out? I don't know.
Cuba. Yeah.
Cuba.
Hell yeah, they still out. And then it
They
got hit
blacked
with a
them out.
hurricane.
They blacked them out. And they dodged both those hurricanes, yeah.
That's crazy.
So yeah, that's right. It's
That's
like
crazy.
does that feel natural, folks? Because what? Think about it like this, right? So you get that first hurricane, Helene. She comes in, they turn it, they direct it, they plow it right through fucking Middle America. Isn't that fucking crazy? When does that ever fucking happen? They're just gonna plow it right through Middle America, right? Okay, so then they go, we didn't hit them enough. We're gonna bring Milton right behind them.
Yo, is that what they called it on the news?
What?
Helene? That's how they pronounced it?
Something like that.
I'm just wondering.
Am I saying it right?
I don't know.
Okay. I think it was
Right.
called
'Cause I
Helene. Helene.
Right.
Helene. So something like that, right?
So it wasn't Helen. Helen sounds like it would have been fucking...
Well, I think they've had a Helen that's
Disastrous.
done some
Yeah.
shit.
Yes,
I think that's happened.
Yeah. They had a Helen.
But yeah.
Yeah.
So they can't rename it again. They can't give it again, but they can give it a pseudonym, Helene.
Right.
Just like they do everything else. You know what I mean? Everything else.
You gotta watch them, man.
Gotta watch.
When they add them E's and they add shit to shit.
It's English. It's English.
The weed be letting you know. Yeah.
But yeah, so Milton,
we let you know. Yeah.
Milton comes flying in behind it, and guess what? It gets shut down because it's a weather weapon. They figured out what was doing it, and they stopped it. So they couldn't turn Milton and let it do what it wanted to do. They turned it off. You know what I mean? So it's a weather weapon. Think about it. Think about it. We've talked about this.
Man, said they got 10 million people out there. 10 million people without power.
Yeah.
10
Cuba.
million.
And
That's
I mean,
crazy.
we've talked about that before.
All right, folks,
You know?
that should be like a wake-up call, you know what I mean? That don't think that can't happen here
Well, we're connected to a grid, and that grid can be turned off at any time.
anytime.
You know what I mean? And it does happen in certain areas. We've seen it. You know,
Yeah, that's what they said,
fucking-
that's what they said in Cuba. They said it was a power outage because the power grid, it wasn't being taken care of. It wasn't being maintenance. And
Well,
shit like
that's
that.
what they always try to say.
Yeah.
They always say, it's old, it's outdated. It's like, yeah, because it's old fucking tech.
That's the establishment's way of trying to say, oh, they need our help.
Right. That's what they want. They want, right. They
We have
we have to go
there,
in and fix it for them, and we have to take their resources because they need our help.
and we know what fixing means.
Right.
Bomb droppers.
Exactly. We're gonna bring them democracy. Look how long they've been trying to get Cuba. Look how long they've been trying to get these motherfuckers. Think about it that way. The first time they tried to go in, couldn't go in. He said, fuck off, we did, and he still thrived. Get the fuck out of here. Stop. Come on, people. You see what I'm saying? Like, think about it. They don't fucking need you. You just wanted to impose your will the same way you've done here.
Bomb droppers.
Lay it down, lay it down. You
Right.
hoes, lay it down.
We're going to get into it today.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Let's go. Let's go. We're going to get into it today.
Talk your shit Wednesday.
You know what I
Always.
mean? Because it's like there's a culmination of things happening, and I know y'all can feel this shit. You know what I mean? Everybody's feeling it. It's energy's coming in. We're evolving. We're changing. Our mentalities, our consciousness is growing. I mean, everything's happening right now. You can feel it.
Definitely can feel it.
That's right.
And the weather.
Right. We're conjuring up some
Man.
crazy shit right now. You know what I
Like,
mean?
what is going on out here?
It's
So-
like that Beanie song. I could feel it in the air.
Oh, shit.
Dun, dun.
I can hear it in your voice. Yo. Something's up, man. The gig is up.
So what we wanted to do today was started off the show real quick. Go back to Law of the Land, featuring Mr. Prim and Rod Hayes, right? And we've talked about Rod Hayes on the show. So this song came out in August of 22. I put this together, right? And it's talking about everything that's happening now. And I've never claimed to be a prophet. What I did was I gathered information. I did my fucking research. And I put it together in a song 2 years ago telling you exactly what's going on. So I want y'all to hear this again. I know we played it before, but y'all definitely got to hear it again.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Here we go.
Free Larry Hoover. This is not a request. This is a direct order from the Galactic Council on the mothership. Produce the king. We don't talk to bond service and kings can't be in your service. As the bondsmen, produce the fucking king. This is the law of the land. You gonna either abide by the law of the land or get rolled over with the law of the land.
I got a billionaire mindset, I'm using the stars. Yeah, I'm waking up my people, they don't know who they are. Cause we used to walk the land, free of oppression. Now our wives and daughters are so full of depression. Man, we gotta do better, we owe it to ourselves. Tap into your chakra and know thyself. You can feel the planet rising, aches and pains, but we must destroy the system in order to bring the change. I can lead you to water, but you gotta do the work. Get your mind in the book and get your ass out of church. They flipping the knowledge, confusing the masses, and I'm watching it all through rose-colored glasses. Truth is so invisible, something you already know. We gotta tap into your higher self. When you wake up, you will see the world. Now they lied about history and sold us some bullshit. Gathered us up and used the power of pulpit. So I'm raising my frequency and vibrating high. Just channeling vibes from the infinite sky. Cause the golden age is next up. They gotta fess up. Disclosure for everything they messed up. I stay blessed up, you can check the pedigree. Created a legacy and so many memories. But the end is near and the goal is clear. Pour love in your heart and release the fear. Using chaos energy for all the wrong reasons. Controlling my emotions and slowing my breathing. Truth is so invisible, something you already know. We gotta tap into your higher
I need to tap in, meditate,
wake up,
dream,
see
Yo, the truth is out there, Scully. What's up, dog? You not my buddy. Just wanna be my cut buddy. But I told her I'm not a buddy fucker. Listen up. Pay attention to the airwaves coming from the streetways, coming from the days that we all used to look at the past, man. You can pull up like a demon on guard, R.I.P. the mug. We gon' pull up like some angels on fraud. Carry the sword for the Lord, never pause. Pay your wall. I need you to do it. I need you to go through it. You gotta hold it strong on that whole game. And when they come down, you know we make it rain. We gonna do it. In pursuit, we gonna show it. In control, we already know it. Because it's told, and it was written. We trip from this position. Not to mention, I always seen that it was always about getting it. Making it to a level, while we take over, fucking devil. He ain't listening. Pay attention. Talking about what they tapping in.
Yeah. So yeah, that whole song right there. Come on, is that not talking about? Look at all this stuff coming out. Y'all heard of Ali Carter? You know what I mean? Y'all heard of? You look at P. Diddy. Look at all these people he's connected to.
we taking down the devils, man.
Disclosure is happening. They're disclosing it in front of you right now. That's what we've been talking about. That's what all this has been about.
Shit crazy out here.
They have to tell us what they've been doing. And it's all about save the children. They've been doing this to our children. Get the fuck out of here with this shit.
To the youth, man. You gotta, if you control the youth, if you're a country, the best way to control that country is to control the youth.
Correct.
And control the offspring. Mm-hmm. If you can control the offspring, you control everything.
Right.
Everything.
You can control a country because you can lead that country and you can direct it in any way you want by controlling the children.
droppers.
It's time to take our kids back, man.
Right.
Stop fucking
Our
around.
kids are not for sale. So yeah, I mean that's what all these different things we've seen over the years where we've seen the port shut down multiple times over the last few years. When has that ever happened? You know what I mean?
Damn.
We told you these things were happening because they have to check these fucking cargo ships. These people were doing the wrong shit. They had networks of these things going on.
Yeah, another thing on top of that, what they say, look, you gotta pack your children lunch, man.
Right.
This one-
Well, we know they're poisoning our food
You know
at this
what I'm
point.
saying?
So yeah, do your best.
You gotta
You know what I mean? Do your best.
try to pack their lunch, man, because you don't know what they eating.
You don't.
You know what I'm saying? Or drinking.
I mean, they'll tell you, but
We drinking
don't
milk
know what they
at
putting in it.
10:45.
Exactly.
because them manufacturing companies, bro, the places that do the manufacturing. Why do you think we can't own that?
Right.
That's what Kanye was talking about.
Right. We should all own that.
Why we can't own industries and manufacturing plants?
We should own that as we the people. That should be something that we own and control. The food. You know what I mean? Like, look at the Kellogg's. Y'all see there's the stuff in about Kellogg's? It's in the news right now. All the mothers got together, did a whole petition, put the whole thing in, and then tried to storm Kellogg's and say, you've taken the dyes out of the foods in other countries. Why are you not doing it here? What's the problem? What's the holdup? Why have you forsaken us? And they had no answers, of course. You know what I mean? They're not trying to talk to nobody because they don't have to, because they're a public traded company.
Right.
You know what I mean? So we have no fucking rule there. They're a corporation.
And they don't really know what the hell going on.
Right.
Half the
like
time.
like he's saying, if we controlled that, think about it, if we controlled that, we could go in there and go, wait the fuck minute, what's going on here? No, we got to figure this out.
Right.
We got to change this.
Right.
And people would be able to do that easily. But because they're controlled by corporations who do they're lobbying in fucking Congress to get them to get on the rules with them, we have no control. That's why they can put the shit in our food and we can't do nothing about it.
Bomb droppers.
Not 10.
I told you we going in today. I got some energy today.
Can't do nothing about it, yo. This is a problem.
Right. Because think about it, right? We've talked about this before. A patriarchy and a matriarch, right? It's like a patriarch is what we're in right now. And it's ruled by fear and control, right? That's what it's ruled by. We want to go to a matriarchy. And everybody wants to get the wrong impressions and go, oh, that means you're going to give all the leadership roles to women. No, that's not. That's feminism.
Right.
A matriarch is most loved, most respected, right? So that means the most loved and respected person for that and capable person of that job gets that job. That's how we pick our leaders. We don't pick our leaders because they got some fucking campaign on the fucking TV that tells me they're cool. I don't know this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So we would be able to pick our people, right? So that's a matriarch, right? But also, when things were being created in the world, they would ask Congress, and in a matriarchy, or Congress would ask them, okay, in your food, in your product, in your idea, how does it affect the earth, and how does it affect our children? And if one of those two is a negative, then you can't do it. Refigure it out. Because if you're going to hurt the earth or you're going to hurt our children, we don't want it. You see what I'm saying? That's a matriarchy. But in a patriarchy and fear of control, it's democracy. Whoever fucking rules.
It's I got to be in control of this.
Right.
And make sure this doesn't happen.
Right.
And
That's
like
not
that,
how it should work.
Not
in a
once you
society.
let somebody have that type of power,
Right.
they're going to do too much
They
with it.
corrupt it. That's where we got. That's what we did. That's what the patriarchy system that took over here. That's the AI. That's the matrix that's on top of us right now. It's this patriarchy. It stole our culture and our way of life.
I think getting serious. Too.
Yeah, that's what all this shit is. You know what I mean?
Shit. They got the ones in China where they scan you and shit.
What? Oh, like just like you roll in the spot or something?
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like it's just
They have ones that
scan
like
you.
just walk around the fucking blocks and shit, right?
Shit.
Already? They probably got those robots that just walk around and shit now?
Yeah.
Yeah, they probably got all that shit. See what I'm saying? Like that's where they do everything. They test everything in those countries because those people are under control. You know what I mean? It's harder to do that here, even though it's happening. It's happening under us because we don't have the control here. They took the control from us and they go, oh, yeah, we're just going to do this right here. And we're like, wait. And they're like, nah, it's cool. We got it. It's like, no, wait, what's going on here? And then we got to go through litigation and fight them in court and fucking go to battle. What is this bullshit?
Shit crazy.
This is the world y'all want? This is what y'all want to keep voting for with your fucking bullshit? With the Democrats and the Republicans? That's their world. That's what they do to you.
Yo, bro. I got a fucking not a speeding ticket, a red light ticket at a fucking corner stop. I'm turning right on red.
You can only go left or right? Or can you go straight?
You can go straight.
Okay.
And it's got me and it said red light cam. It definitely shows my car stopped.
Okay.
Like before
The line?
the intersection.
Right.
And then it shows my car in the turning right on red,
Like halfway through, right?
halfway through.
Right. Yeah.
And they said I ran a red light.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how they get you.
What is that?
Yeah. Give me the whole video. Tell me you want the whole video.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't
They
want
show
pictures.
those
I want the
two
whole
pictures, and I'm like, I didn't run no red light. I turned right on red.
Right.
No cars are coming.
Right.
Was there a sign?
No,
turn
there
on
was
red?
there was
There's
no
no
sign.
turn
you
on
could
red.
see,
Oh,
you could
wow.
see the lights hanging. You could see everything hanging.
Yeah.
Nothing. You know how it's normally hanging on the right side in that lane. Doesn't say that.
Right.
And you gotta watch them cameras. I don't know, man.
That's how they get you,
It
man.
might just snap you.
Yeah.
And guess what? It's the city of Baltimore.
That's yeah. It's always the big ones. DC taxes the fuck out of you every time you roll down there. Hit a fucking camera on the little speed cameras and shit are fucking hidden everywhere. In DC, that's how they tax the fuck out of you there. Baltimore's got them too. Yeah, Baltimore's got them too. But yeah, that's how they get you. Because I think that same thing happened to me. Because I was like, nah, man, I stopped. And then I turned.
On red.
And then I'm like, but I looked at it and I go, but the same thing. That's why I said they got you like one there with brake lights on.
Yeah.
And then they got you the next one like halfway going.
Yeah.
And you're like, yeah, because I turned, because I stopped. I mean, here's the thing. What constitutes a stop? A 1 Mississippi and then I can go? Or do
Right.
I got to wait 30 seconds? You see what I'm saying? Like that's what we don't know. Because you see what I'm saying? If I go 1 Mississippi and then I'm still
I think
going.
it's like 3 seconds.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But that's what I'm saying. What constitutes a full stop? Where's that in the regs? We got to look that up. Put it in the
3
comments.
seconds, I think.
It's a 3 second stop.
I think it's one.
You got to go 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3
Yeah.
Mississippi, and then go.
Yeah, you gotta look.
Okay.
Go on.
I mean, I'm looking while I'm on my way, but I got you.
And then,
No, I got you.
you know,
That's
shit
the rule.
clear.
That's the official rule, right?
You know what I mean? Shit clear. Ain't no sign.
Some of us
Ain't no sign
some
saying
of us-
7 to 4. You know that.
Some
They
of-
got some signs say
some
you
of
can't
it-
turn 7 to 4 and shit. But
Some of us are driving there. We're hitting the stop. I'm pretty sure we're hitting the stop. We're looking real quick. We turning. Some of us are doing that. Some of
Yeah.
us are riding up, can see nobody's coming.
yeah,
And
Hit
then
the
just
stop.
go.
Hit the stop a little quick. Boom, and then go again.
and then go.
Because
Right.
nobody's coming.
Right.
Right.
So how fast is this? That's what he's saying. How fast does the stop need to be?
For that
If
camera.
I stop,
Yeah.
Oh,
And
for
then
the
I just
camera.
go.
You see what I'm saying? Like we don't know.
Oh, I don't know for the camera.
Right. See what I'm saying? They can make it anything they want.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? And then we don't have no control of that.
Right.
So they can go, oh no, we want you to stop for 5 seconds. How do I know that? You see what I'm saying? Like, and I don't get caught by the camera if I wait for 5 seconds and then I go, okay, now the camera knows I'm gonna turn. Fuck that.
Bomb droppers.
Right?
That's crazy.
That's why cameras are bullshit, man. They're invasion
bullshit,
of
bro.
privacy. You know
and
what I
this
mean?
isn't me
Facts.
running the red light. I didn't run the red light because in my head, running the red light is, okay, that light's about to turn yellow. Damn, it turned red.
And then
I'm still,
boom.
and I'm
go.
still going
Yeah.
through that bitch.
Yeah.
Even if I stop,
Ate it, burned it.
even if I stop, you ever been in one of the ones you stop at, and that bitch stays red forever?
Yes.
Yeah,
and no
man.
one's there and it's
What?
2 in the
Yeah.
morning and you feel like a fucking piece of shit.
Yeah.
We talked about that, remember?
Yeah, we did.
Yeah.
Like, man, what?
Yeah. So, what'd you say? You said
you
flash
just
the
said-
light.
Yeah.
He said flash the.
Yeah, you gotta flash your
your high beams. He said
yeah, your high beam, but you gotta do it like
when you're creeping up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't even turn right on red at them same motherfucking ones. That's
Correct.
Like that.
And they
It'll
make you
say-
sit there. Yeah.
It'll say no right on red.
Right.
You stop at that bitch. That motherfucker will be the longest.
Yeah.
Yes.
Stop.
Yes. You're right.
And you will
That's
just
what
be
I'm
sitting
saying.
there.
Yeah, traffic's fucking weird, man. Who the fuck is
No
that?
cars
It
coming,
is.
nobody
Yeah.
coming through.
AI
And you can't turn
And
right
you
on
sitting
red, and you
crazy.
sitting
See,
there
that's
looking
something-
there like, yo,
That's
Like,
something
come
AI
on.
can
how long
control.
Yo, I literally one time, just not to break the rules,
Yeah.
backed up and fucking went the other way. Just not to run the red light, bro. So I know I'm not that type of driver that would fucking just run a red light.
Right. Right. You didn't
now
just,
they're gonna
you didn't
tell
just
me-
cruise through it.
I ran a red light.
That's what I'm saying. You didn't cruise through it.
Right.
You probably stopped, you rocked, and then you went.
Yeah.
And that's where this motherfucker's gonna call you running red lights.
Yeah.
Bullshit. You see what I'm saying? Like, and no
Damn.
one's there. Like, it's nighttime. No one's there.
Right.
You see what I'm? Yeah, I get it. It doesn't take any of that into account. It just goes, you're wrong because I say you're wrong.
Right.
And that's bullshit.
And that's what they're doing to us, people.
Think about it
In
like
a
this.
nutshell.
Think about it like this. Don't you have the right? It's in the Constitution and whatever, right? Don't you have the right to accuse or to be shown the accused, like they give you or whatever? You know what I mean? Like, how can you?
Where's my day in court?
Yeah, any
You know
of
what
that.
they told me?
Any of that?
Oh, since you didn't fucking respond within like, I guess it's like fucking 30 days or some shit.
Yeah.
You just gotta pay the fine now. I can't get a court date.
Right.
Damn.
It's over. You've missed your fucking window.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's the
What is
fucking.
that?
That's the arm. That's the
What is-
strong arm.
what is-
That's the strong arm.
What is that?
Yeah, you didn't abide by our rules, which are fucking fraudulent in the first place, and now you got to pay this fine because you didn't abide by the way we wanted it handled.
That's crazy.
And it's like, yeah, but you're taking a picture of me in the dark,
I'm not-
sending it
bro,
to my house,
bro, I'm not-
and telling me to pay this fine.
Bro,
What?
I'm not even there whenever I get this shit in the mail.
Right.
You feel me?
But
Like
that's
I'm
what
in
I'm saying.
I'm in another state,
Right,
relaxing, chilling.
right.
I get back a month later. I already missed the court date, bro.
Right.
You
Right.
feel me? Like I already missed the court date.
Well, that's what they want because now they get to charge you more. That's what they want. They want you to forget
Yeah,
it.
the
They
fine
want you
gonna
to
be
not think
double and
about
shit.
it.
Yeah, it's gonna be double.
That's the
Shit
fucking
crazy.
That's extortion. They're extorting us.
Yo, that's probably another. Yo, see those type of things. I be thinking, man, that maybe that's the reason I keep getting these opportunities, bro.
Yeah.
Like that's another opportunity for us to, like, we could just go up there, bro, and be like, hey, we want a court date. We're not paying the $75, bro.
None of
And this is my lawyer.
if
You know what I'm saying?
If
And
everybody
this is
stopped
my,
paying.
my community representative.
Right.
We out there.
And I want to sit down and talk to whoever has these cameras up here doing this bullshit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
Or we just fucking Blade Runner that shit like they're doing in fucking England,
Just go-
and we just start chopping these bitches
go,
down.
yo,
We find them and we fucking break them.
community advisement, man. If you
Right.
see a fucking camera on the street, break
Yeah.
that shit.
Fuck that shit.
If it
Straight
belongs
up.
to the government,
Get it, bro. Hey, let's get it, bro.
what? If
Shit,
it belongs to
some
the
of 'em
government,
paying it.
Right.
knock that shit off.
Right. You paid for it anyways. You know
What are
what I
they?
mean?
What are they doing? They're not protecting nothing with
Right.
that.
They're not
Yeah.
protecting anybody. Yeah. Quit being.
Yeah, I don't think it's smart to put a speed trap or a camera on on a highway.
Right. Any of that shit.
You know,
Any of it.
That
Like, think
shit's-
about it. If
Shit ain't smart at all.
think about this, right? If you're
Just
coming up
making
on a light,
traffic.
if you're coming up on a light and it just all of a sudden turns, but you're fucking doing 45, 50, you know, whatever the fucking speed, you're good speed. You're going to have to hit your brakes pretty good to catch this light, or you can just try to eat it real quick. And you know if you eat it quick enough, you're not hurting nobody
Right.
because you know where you're at. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
And so the thing, but that's the thing is now everybody's discretion of where they think they're at, right? But I'm just saying, but that most people, like I said, in the times before speed light cameras would just go and just hit it real quick. You hit that yellow,
Right.
fuck it, I'm out. All right.
Right.
And everybody was cool. Now they've created this situation, right? So guess what? Now people are just slamming their brakes on. Now people are doing outrageous shit because they think these lights are gonna fucking do weird shit.
Yeah.
And that makes more shit.
Yeah.
That's all this did was create more. Why didn't we just get better at these lights? You see what I'm saying? If there's one car coming and you see it, just let it hit that extra little fucking second and it'll go. We're good. You know what I mean? It's like what the
You
fuck?
definitely right.
Shit,
there
they
could be
stopped
there
at
could
the
be a there
last second.
there could be a relay past the light system, right?
They got it in the
And
road.
it knows if
Yeah.
those relay systems. That's all you need. You don't need a camera.
Yeah.
You just need a relay system. What that would do is, as soon as you pass that, if you're still going a certain speed, then the light probably would stay yellow
Longer.
long
Boom.
enough to know.
What?
Okay,
the
there's
fuck
no
are we
one
doing?
coming now. Red.
Yes.
Get what I'm saying?
Or at
The
least they're
relay
breaking in time.
needs to be before the light. That's all you need.
Well, they have the cameras. They have the cameras that point. You know those cameras? They look like they're speed cameras, but they're just like one little small camera on the next to the light.
Yeah.
Those cameras are pointing down and are seeing if cars are there.
Yeah.
They have spots, and if
Yeah.
they see a car in there, that's how they know how long to make the light and all the different shit.
Yes.
So, like you're saying,
Yeah,
you need
so
to
they
add
watching.
something
They-
in that. They're already watching. Yeah.
Yeah.
Add something in that, like you're saying. If there's a car in that spot, just hold yellow for an extra fucking second, and then
Right.
they're through. You know what I mean?
Right.
But they're not. You know why they're not? Because they don't give a fuck about you. That's why.
Yeah.
They want your
They want you to have
organs.
an accident.
They want your organs. Hello.
And then,
Droppers.
they probably fucking can manipulate. Well, we know they can manipulate the camera systems.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if they want to cause an accident in a place, they could.
Right. And we think it's an accident. Because we're conditioned to believe they're accidents.
Most of celebrities have car accidents.
Yeah. Die in car accidents and shit like that.
Because they can manipulate
They
the
can.
lights, man, and the ideas and the cars and everything. We don't know how many, like, they can, like, all
Shit,
these
some
cars.
of these Tesla's cars.
Well, not even that. Before Tesla, cars had the OnStar system. Remember that? Mm-hmm. They could control your car the
Yeah.
second that was in your car.
Yeah, yeah.
Before Tesla, even. You know what I mean? And here's the other thing: how do we have Tesla vehicles that doesn't run on Tesla energy? Ponder me that.
Never thought about it.
They run on batteries. That's not Tesla energy.
Right, they got to recharge.
That's not Tesla energy.
Right.
Crazy, right? The fuck they call them Teslas and they don't run on Tesla energy. They should just charge out the air
Based on Tesla.
based on Tesla energy.
Based on it.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Hey,
They got you charging for fucking energy.
expose these people, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That's what we're here to do.
Damn.
This is disclosure. It's happening.
I ain't even think about it like that, but yeah.
Right.
That tells you who that is. Who
Yeah.
that is.
That also tells you who that is, right? False prophet.
Droppers.
And they did it in our face. I didn't even think about it, bro. You know, I did look it
That's
up.
what I'm saying.
I looked it up, and I know that in the way the batteries are transferring energy,
Right.
maybe there's something there that's from Tesla's.
Well, of course.
Tesla's fucking study.
Of course, he's got to
It's
put
like
something in there.
small in there.
Right. That's why I said there's
But it's
always
not what you're talking.
there's always a
about.
small truth in the big
Because
plan.
he did a lot of shit with DC power,
Right.
and then he created AC power for us. That's how we do shit right now
Right.
today. That's one of his inventions, but
Right.
he had shit better than that.
Correct. Right.
Better than
He had the wireless. He had
Yeah,
wireless.
That's
yeah.
the Bluetooth. That's all of that.
Right.
shit.
All that and more. Right.
Yeah.
The stuff they're still hiding from us. Right.
All the Bluetooth shit. That's Tesla shit.
Right. That's also based on
the
some
real
Tesla,
Tesla.
shit.
The real Tesla.
Yeah. Those almost all, well, even like remote control cars, anything remote control was Tesla inspired too. That was inspired by too. And we've had that since we was kids.
Hell yeah.
See what I'm saying?
I was just about to say that.
So we've had wireless cars like that since fucking kids. So you know what that tells us? They've always been able to control our cars.
Damn.
Always. If they could control them with a little fucking remote control car way back in the day, oh, they've always had that shit.
I definitely had a few of them things with remote control cars. And I was never perfect
Yeah.
at it. You know what I mean?
They were
I
fun.
crashed. I
Yeah, as
crashed a
kids, they were
couple
fun.
times. Yeah.
Yeah. I'd still rock them. Somebody had a cool
Hell
one or
yeah,
something, I'd
what?
still try that bitch. I'm like,
Hell
let's check this
yeah.
motherfucker out. See what it do. Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. And that's what they had way back. I mean, that who knows how, that was way back when. So that just tells us all this technology they've given us is the old bullshit tech. It's the startup tech. That's what we have. We have startup tech. This is how much they've been lying to us. You know?
Shit, man. They got some shit now called the meta glasses.
Meta glasses, yeah, it's a new one.
Yeah. Right? But this thing, it records for you, plays music, you know.
Kind of like
that type
I
of
want
shit.
some of those.
it, kind of like the other ones. Didn't they have like the iPhone glasses that were like
Yeah.
that or some shit?
Yeah.
I want
So
some of
this-
those, yo.
it's something like
'Cause
that.
that's what
Are they
we get my-
Google or Meta?
Meta.
Meta.
Oh
Yeah.
shit!
Meta.
Yeah.
But here what? They say Harvard students cracked the code in it, right?
Okay.
So now they're able to look at you and scan you and pull up everything about you.
Say again.
The glasses can.
Their glasses
Can scan my person and
Yes.
then find everything about me.
your name, your address, phone number.
What you had for dinner.
That tells us it's reading DNA.
That's crazy.
That shit's reading DNA.
That's crazy.
That's what the fuck that's reading then. There's no fucking
Well,
way.
yeah, I think for one thing, it's always with you, so it's gonna know what you do. Especially if you wearing them, if you wearing them shits while
That's
you doing
what
what
I'm
you do.
saying.
Oh, it's gonna. That's what I say. It's gonna start just recording everything.
Just
in
like
real
that
time.
is gonna know.
just everything in real time.
It's gonna stop. Yeah.
Yeah, it'll be everything in real time.
That's why you would only.
So y'all
that's why I'm
talking
saying I
about this
want a pair.
technology.
We are in a VR world.
But check it out. I want a
Facts.
I want,
Yeah.
I want a pair though.
Yeah.
But all I'm gonna use it for is just the cooking with Mr. Prim shit.
There you go. That's what I'm. Now I'm with it. I love
And
that
that's
idea.
all
the
it's
first
ever
time.
gonna see.
I think when you talked about it the first
Take
time,
them
you said-
off. Only put them on to do that shit.
Right. Just go live.
So even if it knows me, all it's gonna know is nigga.
He's the cooking.
That's-
When he's
that nigga
cooking, that's all he knows.
I mean,
I like it.
You gotta fool the system.
Oh
Sometimes.
yeah, you got to play the algorithm. I get it.
Don't wear the shit everywhere, and they probably gonna make it like prescription and some shit that you can wear everywhere.
yeah,
Now the shit-
that's how they
now the
are.
shit- now the shit's watching
you won't
everything
even
you
know that. You know what I'm saying? So
You'll just
gotta be
forget you have them
careful.
on. Is that what you're saying?
You gotta be careful. Gotta be careful.
You gotta treat it like a weapon.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying?
Treat it
So,
with care and respect.
I think that thing is crazy. Like,
That's what I tried to
it
do
can
with
tell
my phone.
your past. It tells everything about you. Like everything
By
about
just
you.
scanning you
Yes, just
3D
by,
in the world
yes,
right now, looking at
yes.
you. would just look
It
at
know
me.
everything about you. It know if you got arrested, all type of
Soon
shit.
as you put it on.
No, not soon
Just
as
once you
put
hit
it
the
on.
scan button or whatever.
Yeah, you gotta
You got to wink once, or how's that work?
Yeah, I don't
something little thing.
I don't want those. I just want the ones where.
That's what he says. Harvard cracked the fucking Harvard
Yeah.
or Stanford, one of those. Right? Harvard.
Yeah, I
They
don't-
cracked some code to fucking make it scan you. What the? I mean, how did they even
That's
know that was
crazy.
even a available option at this
Possible, right?
point? Right. That's just telling us. That's disclosure. That's them telling us what these are doing. Get rid of them. You don't want them.
Bomb droppers.
That's what it's telling you. It's telling you exactly what they just said.
Shit.
That's what it's capable of.
So you said it earlier. We live in a VR world.
That's what I'm saying.
'Cause Apple got their
I
little
still
thing
need a
out,
pair,
too.
bro. I feel
Yeah.
like if I get a pair of those,
Yeah, them things.
yo,
I see. With what you're saying, I love it.
to me, they already
It's a
know it.
tool.
They are-
He
at
always
this-
uses everything as a tool.
At this point, they already know everything about us.
Correct. If that can already pull it up,
I'm
they
not
got
tripping
everything.
I'm not tripping
Yeah,
about that.
they might have it, but
Got everything.
strangers, you know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Like, that's what I'm
Exactly.
saying.
Oh, you're saying now strangers can
Yeah.
just fucking scan you at the
yeah,
fucking
anybody
grocery
just look
store?
at you, boom, boom, okay.
Well, just
You know what I'm saying? Like,
if someone's looking at
they
you too
got
hard,
you.
just fucking
Just boot up on them, nigga.
right.
yeah, if you got
Strap.
glasses on,
Are you staring at me,
Yo,
bro?
what's up with
what's
It's gonna
up?
come back to that shit.
you? You know what I mean?
I know.
Fuck you looking at, Holmes?
See, that's crazy.
Hey, I'm pulling the strap like, nigga, we good, nigga.
And that's
You look like
crazy.
you
Fucking
See,
scanning people.
see, you can't turn it. See, we can't turn on each
Yo.
other though. You see
See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why we don't need it,
Yo.
folks. We
That's
don't
crazy.
need it. It's
Yo.
gonna do nothing but cause problems.
You look like
Exactly.
you look
It's
like you
gonna
saw
cause
something you didn't
hella
like, nigga. What's really good?
See, then we out here judging people again.
Like, man,
See
I
what I'm
already
saying?
know about you already. You bop, 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 bop,
Right.
bop.
You just gotta hit them
And
back.
you know all that.
Gotta hit them back with it.
All right, cuz you got it. You got
I
it.
ain't even worried about it.
But that's the thing. We can do this already.
Yeah.
You just gotta tap in. Don't tap
Don't
out.
tap out.
Yeah,
Yes,
man.
sir.
See what I'm saying? I can walk up and go, feel your energy and go, I already know everything I need to know about this guy.
Yeah.
And then he's gonna give
That
me
was
the
easy to
tales
know.
of his adventures if we go that route.
That's what I'm
Otherwise,
saying.
I already know he's a genuine dude. He's everything I
Right.
need for this moment.
Right.
That's
See,
it. That's all you gotta
You
know.
need to go off
Right.
energy, man.
We can do it already.
We already know how to do that.
But he wants to share his experience on Cooking with Prim. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah, I'm gonna bring that to the.
So-
That's how I'm gonna bring it to the world.
That's his
So
contribution.
the world can see it.
That's his contribution to that technology.
So, but I'm using it in a positive light. Like,
Yeah.
show you some cooking. We up here doing gumbo today. Da 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 da.
Yeah.
Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I'm
Yeah.
sharing information through the glasses.
Yeah,
Through the glass.
I'm gonna fight it outward.
correct.
Use them in the positive.
Yeah. The more people that use them in the positive will reflect onto the other people. The 100 monkey effect, you know? So, yeah.
Man, you need to worry about the end too. You know what I'm saying? You got to worry about the end. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause
Yo.
all this shit gonna catch up to you.
It is, right?
It's gonna catch up to you. So
Everything you've ever done's on the internet.
If you're using it in the right light,
what I'm saying, you gotta
use it in the
move.
right light, bro. That sword,
it'll speak for
that
itself.
sword becomes a.
Correct.
It's like, bro. It's like fucking like cartoons, bro. I'm going fantasy here.
Just
You gotta
leaving a
think-
legacy.
You gotta think of it like this. I'm using this sword for good shit, so it's gonna be a good weapon.
He's
I
got
got
that.
you.
He's got that mythical Excalibur.
you.
You know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, you using that? You think it's bad, but I'm gonna use it for good, and you're gonna see how I manipulate it.
I see where you're going.
Get what I'm saying?
Nice.
I'm gonna take their own weapon, their own thing, and use it against them.
Correct. Everything that can be used for evil can be used for good,
Right.
Bomb droppers.
and the other way around.
Yeah, I agree.
So yeah. So it's the use. It's definitely the use. You know, but that's with everything. We've always said that. You know what I mean? The way you can always use it's the yin and the yang of everything. You know?
Facts. Lighten the dark.
Yo, it's like a knife, bro. Think about it. When they first created the knife, let's just think about it. Like, let's think about the knife.
It was just so they could take hide off, man. No, I'm just kidding.
Hey, so they could catch food and kill it.
Right.
So they could cut ropes and build houses. So they can build teepees and cut down logs and shit like that.
Right. Collect firewood
But then someone took the knife
and fought somebody with it.
and decided to start shanking people with it.
Right, that's crazy.
Feel me?
Uh-huh.
So they took the knife and did that with it when everybody else that had the knife was using it just to build.
Create.
Just the knife, bro.
Yeah.
Just the knife. Just the wheel. No, I'm just kidding.
So it depends how you use it. And what
Yeah,
you're using
that's
it
everything.
for.
Right. I got you.
Yeah.
Got you.
So there's always going to be good and evil, but the thing is right, who do you want to be?
Right.
You want to be the guy scanning everybody?
Right.
Right.
Walk around want to know. I know you now. Nah, nigga. shit.
Walking around being a creep and shit.
Right.
You know,
That's the energy
I'm
we're
worried about that. Like, I'm going to take the
Yeah.
glasses and use
We're
it.
vibing
know-
out of those energies.
Right. I'm done with that. You know what
But
I'm
I get
saying?
you.
But you know there's going to be some folks
There's
that,
always
you
a
know
yin
what I'm
and a
saying,
yang.
that's going to do that
And
dumb
that's
shit.
why I said that's what tells you, right? That's the darkest
But
shit
that's when you be
that
like-
thing can do. You know what I mean?
Look. Let's just say, so look, let's fast forward to the future. They got him. We doing that. The dude that's scanning us, it's still us. It's still us.
Right.
The dude that's scanning us talking shit, we gonna know that nigga is a scanner.
Right.
We gonna know he a scanner,
Scanner
bro.
darkly, man.
We gonna be like, yo, you see, you peep him?
Right.
He trying to peep all our vibes.
We'll
He
have
peep
so
all our
much.
vibes.
We'll have so much vibe by then. We'll be like, look, he's trying to scan us, and we won't even be able to let him. That's
Because
what's gonna be.
he gotta wear the glasses. We gonna know the nigga got them on. You know what I'm saying? They
then-
gonna probably have a brand.
And then
on
we're
and
gonna be
shit.
so powerful. We'll be like, just block it. Just psh, can't scan us, bro. Get out of here.
This
Your
nigga,
bullshit.
This nigga got them scan glasses on, you know. At the studio, cuz?
Tell you.
Like, what you need that
He got
shit?
that old. He's like, oh no, they don't even work anymore, guys. It's just fashionable now.
Yeah.
Some shit, man.
Man, these shits don't even work, man.
I
Fuck
know
these
people
glasses.
gonna misuse.
That's
them
how we
bitches.
flip it. That's how we flip it. Yeah. I got you though. Yeah, there's always going to be somebody out there who's going to want to misuse it. But that's, we got to make sure that those people, they don't get, that at least they're held accountable for their actions.
Mm-hmm.
That's all it's going to be. Like you said, you want to be an asshole, then you'll be held for, you got to be held liable.
Right.
So, yeah.
Nah, I just think, like, I like the feature where you can, when you wearing it, so it's like first person perspective. So now if I'm cooking, you seeing what I'm cooking and how I'm cooking it.
Like it was
How
your
I'm-
eyes.
How I'm mixing it, what I'm grabbing next, what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? Like because it's through your eyes.
And you don't even have to talk. It already knows what you're thinking.
Oh, I don't know about that part.
It probably does. If it scans you and fucking figures you out, it's
Well,
definitely listening to
That'd be
you.
a function they could use.
It's listening to your fucking mind
Then
at
it'd
that
be.
point.
I mean, because you could probably
Shit, you
be
ever-
some crazy
man,
shit.
you might be on
Some
there,
crazy
you
shit
never
would be
know.
coming out at that point. Like, man, I don't even want to be here right now.
Right.
nigga.
No, but AI will fix that for you. AI fix that. AI throws that out.
Another fucking episode. I'm tired of this cooking shit.
AI's like, no, we're not using that. We're not using that.
I thought this was a good idea, but now nigga, I be up at 10 o'clock just getting these goddamn crescents in the goddamn oven and shit. You know what I'm
Oh, and then
saying?
it catches on and goes, oh, you're trying to do this. Okay, I get that. You're trying to be funny. I get it.
Yeah.
It knows,
This is what I got to do to make a living out this
it
bitch.
knows satire. You know what I mean?
You know what
It
I'm saying?
understands
Like-
satire.
I done did fucking 20 years in the army and some other shit, and I gotta cook fucking food and shit just to make a living out this bitch.
Right?
They
That's
don't
true.
know what my fucking mind can start thinking.
Cooking with Prim.
I can start thinking, man, why do we use salt? You know what I'm saying?
Just
Like,
random thoughts pop
you know
up,
what I mean?
right?
Like, it'd be hearing all my shit in my
Right,
head.
right, right. That's true.
Salt's amazing.
Yeah.
You know what I
All
mean?
kinds of salt. Pink salt.
You know,
Table
what
salt.
you know what you can do with salt? I heard a lot of shit. You can make ice with
You got
salt.
salt in your body. Too
Like-
much salt
like-
can fuck you up too.
The whole time I'm cooking a gumbo, thinking about fucking salt. You know what I'm saying? That's what they be hearing. You know what I
And
mean?
some
Like-
random song every now and again.
Yeah. I probably put the music on and shit. Next thing you know, I'm jamming some
Yeah,
fucking
crazy.
Bun B Pimp C shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm like, yo, this shit went hard in the 80s, bro. While I'm cooking. That's all they would hear. You know what I mean? It'd be a-
I got you.
They have that movie too. That movie's called Strange Days. Y'all ever heard about this movie?
Strange days.
It's a 90s movie. It's like 91, 92. It's called Strange Days. I think that's what it was called. Don't hold me to that. I'll figure it out. But I think it was called Strange Days, right? And it was about first person. I don't know if it was glasses they wore specifically. I'm trying to remember now. But it was all, they were all into first person shit. They were all into, like, you know what I mean? Like that was their drug. So they put this fucking thing on and put a little SD card in it or whatever, and it'd be like someone doing a robbery, and it's from first person. They're doing a robbery and they're fucking doing all that, and they fucking strangle somebody. And shit. So and then like you're feeling it too because it's connected to you, so you're like feeling the energies and everything too. So it's like that's the dark side of that shit.
Yeah,
that's what that is.
somebody could start doing that shit for
Yeah,
money.
that's the dark side of the shit.
And that's the crazy part is a lot of motherfuckers probably gonna watch that than watching fucking Cooking with Prim.
Of course, right? Yeah. That's more exciting.
People
Just kidding.
Because they want to see somebody getting killed.
Right.
Or
but
going through some
in the world we're
trauma.
in the world we're in, that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because we're in hell. We're in a fucking type of hell. You know what I mean? That makes sense that people would go that dark on some shit. You know what I mean? Like that's what they would do. But yeah, that's the world they want to take us to. You know what I mean? We're moving out of that. We're walking through that.
Nah, I don't know. I'd rather
Some of us.
I'd rather watch fucking the Mr. Prim shit. It sounds more fucking entertaining
You can learn something.
to me.
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
you're
know-
gonna
I don't
make it
know-
entertaining.
I don't know
Your
about-
personality will make it
I
entertaining.
don't know about watching somebody like because
And then-
hold up, if they're doing that at this point, since
Right.
we're talking about it,
Strange days, man.
that means they could go and catch that motherfucker who that is, right? Because then they would know who that is.
That's what happens in the movie. There's a point where like somebody sees like a fucking murder and they realize it's like somebody they know or some shit and they're like, oh fuck, and then they like solve the crime
Right.
and they do some crazy. It was like some crazy shit like that. So yeah, Strange Days. Check it out. I'm gonna have to go back and watch it again, knowing what I know now. And after this conversation, I got to go get some more
They
information.
did have a movie like that. You're right.
Oh, Strange Days, man.
Where the dude was like a cop. He was a detective or some
Something
shit.
like that.
And all he could do, what he could do is they can like see what you did before you do it.
That's Minority Report.
Like
That was where they had the precogs?
They knew you was gonna commit a crime.
Yes, and then they
could
would
come and
arrest you. That was called Minority Report, and that was written by a dude named Philip K. Dick. That was in the I think he passed like back in the 80s or something like that. But he used to talk about parallel worlds and shit like that back in the 70s and 60s. He was talking about all this shit, parallel worlds and fucking having different dimensions, and we're living in different dimensions with the same shit, but something's different. And he was talking about a lot of people coined him with the guy who actually came up with the whole Mandela effect shit before they called it Mandela effect back in the 70s. He was like, the only way you know that you're living in a simulation and you're living in some shit is because things around you start to change. That's what he was saying back then. And he was like, that's where people have taken a lot of that and have pulled it forward to now, because with these like Mandela effects, we're noticing fucking changes now. So if we're noticing changes, we must be in some type of fucking simulation. Not a simulation to a point where, you know, we're all fucking ones and zeros and we're a computer and we're nobodies.
But you got to break.
But it's a simulation matrix.
You got to break what the simulation is doing. That's
Right.
that's how you beat the games.
Right.
That's how you beat a game.
Right.
You got to break what the simulation is doing against you.
Right. It's always opposing you.
It's
always
going to be doing something in front of you. This block moves this way now. Oh shit! You play them games where it's like
Something
it changes,
swoops in. Something swoops in.
all of a sudden.
You know what I mean?
So you gotta
gotta
dodge
duck.
that shit.
You gotta duck all crazy, yeah.
You gotta see the shit before it's coming.
Right.
You learn all that.
Platforms are moving back and forth and shit.
Yeah,
But at some
hell
point-
yeah. Once you play it a couple times,
At some point, you're gonna notice. Oh,
know
I
that's
know
what you
exactly
doing.
how that's gonna move.
yeah,
So now I can do this and do that.
yeah, because you know you done died a couple times and you had to,
Gotta
you know what I mean,
figure
you
it
had
out.
to go back.
Yep.
You be all right, okay, I know that's why you did.
Yep.
So I got to jump or whatever.
That's why we're just doing it over and over again till we figure it out.
Yep.
Yeah.
All through these lives. We've just been doing it over and over and over, figuring out the fucking game. And right now, this is the game we're in.
And if we know don't go that direction, because that direction leads to
Yep. And that's why
this direction.
And that's why we're figuring everything out. We're like, look at what this says. Look at what this says. This don't make sense no more. This don't make sense no more. Because we're not falling for the game no more. The game isn't leading us anymore. We're leading the game.
Even if the game gives me something, I know now I can use this way, because I done went that way using things similar to get to this point.
Right. I know new ways to use my old tools.
Right.
Bomb droppers.
Hitting it. I like it.
That's what we do around here, man.
That's it.
We get deep for y'all. We let y'all know what the fuck is really going on.
Yeah. Episode 98.
And then we just trying to get you to see it for yourself.
Yeah, we've just been decoding it. That's all we've been doing.
If you believe in whatever you believe in, that's cool, man. But just see it for yourself.
It's a fight for your brain, man.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fight for your
It's programming.
And
your mind.
And we can all beat this game.
We're all
fight for your mind. Yeah.
some of us have detached ourselves from it. We haven't unlearned everything, but we're unlearning things and relearning things at the same time. That's the crazy part. That's why one day we'll say one thing and then maybe we're a little bit off with that, or we got a different idea, or it's morphed, because we're constantly fucking decoding everything that's happening, the numbers, the synchronicities, the people, the movies, the politics. You know what I mean? Like we're constantly, that's how I'm doing it. That's what I'm saying.
The reasons why I move the way I move on a daily basis. Walk around, I'm gonna be chill. I'm gonna be cool, man. Ain't fucking with nobody, man. You know what I'm saying? And then the moments when you gotta talk shit. Because this motherfucker said some foul shit. And you call it on the shit that you know that's foul, bro.
On the NPCs
Like,
or just in general?
on the NPCs you meet in life.
Right.
Like the BMW dealership. You know what I'm saying? Like them niggas. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, oh yeah. Y'all motherfuckers, y'all just check the vehicle, bro.
How'd you not see this?
How you not see this part?
What was their
Now you
excuse this
saying
time?
you saw some new shit.
And then saw some new shit on top of that?
Then you seen some new shit that don't make sense with this shit that you checked before, nigga. Like yo, you out of line, cuz yo, just give me my car back, bro. just give me my car back, bro. You feel what I'm saying?
Nice.
They're doing shit like that.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck?
Trying to hustle you, cuz.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everybody's in a hustle right now.
Everybody in a hustle.
Everybody.
I seen a dude on the corner selling turtles.
Boom.
I said,
And
damn.
nobody even asked where he got them.
He out there hustling. I said, damn.
He's just down by the creek, fucking fishing turtles out. Nice. Making it happen.
I ain't lying, man. I said,
He
damn.
down by the creek.
Yeah.
The creek.
Motherfucker had water.
The
He had
creek.
water in the containers and
The
all.
creek.
Ready to roll.
I don't know if there was.
Down by the creek.
You didn't inquire.
Nah, I
You
just seen
didn't
them.
inquire.
I was like, everybody hustling, man.
Yeah.
Yo, hey, yo,
Something
how
out there.
much was them turtles going for?
I don't know. I never asked him.
Oh, there was no sign up?
Nah. I just seen them in his hand, you know what I mean? Because
Big turtles?
I knew he was selling them.
Big-
Nah, you know what I mean? Little babies.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, like a
Little
whole
babies.
thing full of
Was
babies.
he trying to sell them to the kids or some shit?
I don't know.
He was
I don't know who's he. I don't know who's he
They
selling
might be
them to.
bait. They might be bait. They might
But
be
he
fucking.
was just
you might feed
he
them
was
to
standing
fucking
outside
turtles.
selling
You know what I mean?
turtles.
Might
I
feed
was
them to
like,
snakes or
damn,
something. Yeah, I don't
that's
know.
his little hustle. You know what I mean? I was like, damn, maybe motherfuckers buying little baby turtles. I don't
Hey.
know.
He's working with what he's got.
Yeah,
Maybe he's selling them to the kids as pets.
That's true,
right.
Baby turtles for a pet.
right? That too.
Pet turtles.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant.
Hey,
I
if
knew
they
you
out
were
here
going. I knew
selling
where you were
turtles, you could
I
do
knew where you were going.
something. For real.
You know what I'm saying? We don't know.
Yeah, we don't know, but
Was
I
there,
seen him out
was there a
there.
rat sitting next to him?
No. Nah. There's people walking around. Shit. There's people walking around. I was like, what the hell? I heard this man. He said, was a rat around? That's crazy. It just like, I'm like, hold up. That shit definitely just hit me late. I was like, was a rat around? Nah, hold up.
Yeah.
I'm answering the question and shit.
We officially high
People
as
walking
fuck.
around. That's crazy.
I felt the opportunity was too good. I had to go for it.
Damn.
I had to go for it.
I said, damn.
Damn.
Motherfuckers out here hustling, man. So
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah,
Hey,
everybody
get
is
out here
hustling.
and do something, man.
We're,
You know?
That's the thing is we're barely staying afloat. That's the fucking. We're like at a. That's why we're such at a critical fucking point when we say what we're saying about everything changing and moving and collapsing and evolving and you know what I mean. Banks are falling, fucking stores are closing, fucking. You know what I mean. Like people see this shit. That's all we're saying. Like you see it happening.
Yeah.
All that stuff was fraudulent. That's why. You know what I mean? When you've got a multi-billion, trillion-dollar fucking industry that's trafficking humans and body parts and blood and adrenochrome and pineal glands and melanin, and you see what I'm saying? Because all this shit is in everything we got. It's in everything. You know what I mean? And when it's all these industries are pumping, what do you think they do with their money? They gotta fucking launder it. You know how they launder it? They open another fucking Kohl's. Bro, you know what I'm saying? They open another
go
fucking
each other
Walmart.
and shit.
Yeah, they open another fucking Wendy's. You see what I'm saying? And that's all they were doing. And that's why shit was growing.
That's
We
what
thought
they're
it was
doing now.
we thought it was growing because we was prospering. We wasn't prospering. They were prospering.
Droppers.
That's the real shit.
Hey, how do you get out of hell, bro? How do you get out of hell?
You say no to the systems. You drop the systems.
How would you get out of your hell, bro?
I'm not.
That's a
I
loaded
can't answer
question,
that
right? That's a lot of
I
shit
can't
to
answer
that.
that question. I never.
If you're in hell, right? Which
I
at
don't-
this point we gotta know we in hell.
Right.
This is hell. Right here, bro.
We're going to heaven on earth.
So how do you get out of that?
You got to battle it.
How do you get out of it?
Spiritually, we're battling it. That's what we've been doing. That's
You
why
gotta
it's
get out of here.
That's why it's coming to the surface.
You said you got to get out of it.
When you
so
go to
you got to get out of
Yeah,
here.
when you go in your dreams.
That's it.
When you go in your dreams, you're battling it.
Once you unalive,
You can create your heaven.
that's when you start. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
We got
I don't really
That's I see what you're saying.
know
We
about
gotta
the hell part because
we gotta leave from this
put that in my
this
mind.
area. We gotta leave from this area, which is letting that go.
Yeah,
And then moving to the new area.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's all what this is. It's all
It's a
evolving.
mind thing too. You know?
That's the ascension part.
I don't put that in my mind, so I don't think about it. I don't feel it. I don't want to know what it is down there,
Right.
but I know what it is here.
Right.
Right.
And that's what I'm saying. If you know what it is here, then you know when they talk about hell, being in hell, we're in hell.
Right.
Yeah.
That's the trick. That was the trick.
That's because it's a mind thing.
Yeah.
Back to the mind thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was the trick.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and we lowered ourselves in vibration, and we
So we got to get out of hell.
We gotta cycle
Right.
up,
We got to raise above it.
raise above it.
Right.
Yeah, that's why they say. Well, you told me that. Who told me that? They say heaven's only like 6 feet above us.
That's it. And then hell 6 feet.
Yeah, because that's
Under.
Because that's the dimension,
That's hell.
right? That's the dimension. We
Right.
just got to level up to that dimension.
Exactly.
I get it.
Bomb droppers.
I love it. That's where I'm at.
Hell
I'm
6
into
feet. Hell 6 feet under.
But we've been tricked that
So-
it's under the dirt. See what I'm saying?
Right.
But it's actually 6 feet above where we're standing right now.
Right. So you buried.
Yeah.
That's
You're even deeper. You're really deep. We shouldn't even be fucking walking on this land, technically. You know what I mean? Because
Shit
we're
wild,
Because
bro.
we're leveling up.
That's what I'm saying.
Leveling up.
I keep my vibrations high.
Yeah,
Just like
collectively.
just like
Slide
earlier.
to the side.
Just like earlier on a random.
I'm already climbing out of this joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm already on cloud 9, nigga.
Yeah, but you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying? Like,
There's things to get around it until it's time, you know what I mean,
Right.
to your time.
Right.
Like today.
We got to learn, though.
Yep, right. Like
Gotta
today,
learn.
I did some grounding
Nice job.
randomly. You know what I mean? It was just on the humble.
Mm-hmm.
You know? I did the sun gazing.
Got back in there.
Yep. I was standing outside the truck. You know what I mean? We was waiting for somebody to come back to open the door for us. The maintenance man to come, you know, to open the door for us. So as we waiting, I'm outside sitting outside, and the sun is tearing me up. I'm like, bomb.
and it's pretty much
You know what I
saying
mean?
what it's saying. What that saying
I
is.
said perfect time.
You know
Talk
what
to me.
that's saying?
I did
And
this.
What you saying back is I ain't worried about it. You get what I'm
Exactly.
saying? Like, it's hot. It may be hot.
I just threw
I
my
like
hands
feeling-
up automatically.
Yeah, he said that he pulls the energy in with that.
Yeah. Automatically, I just did this. Bomb. I started looking to the sun.
Sun worshiper, man.
And then, you know what I mean, my fingertips, I felt my fingertips heating up. You know what I mean? I felt the energy going through, you know what I mean? You got to ground, man. You got to ground.
You was
out there,
vibing
you know
with,
what I mean?
with the environment.
You got to.
Yeah, you was feeling that energy
I'm
coming
not
in.
gonna be
Got
mad.
to.
I'm not
I
gonna
told
be.
y'all before to do that
I'm
shit.
not gonna be mad at my environment. I'm gonna be happy the environment I'm in.
Mm.
No matter what it is, right? You know what I'm saying? And then when you get around that earth and that connection, because you're just out in the, you're on the plane.
Right.
Now I'm on the plane. I'm not 2 levels above in my bed. I'm on the plane. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
Because the plane is the crust, the earth.
Right.
That's the divide.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So when you,
Question.
that's whenever you're mostly going to be able to connect with stuff. And if you keep your vibration high, during that moment, you connect better.
Yeah.
You get
We're
more-
we're
you get
electric.
more
We're electric beings.
connections to how you thinking and how you evolving.
Right.
So
And
it's
that
always
brings
good
in-
to
that's
do
why
that.
you
Grounding
meditate.
is very
That's why you
important,
meditate.
people.
Yes.
And walk barefoot.
Yeah.
You can meditate too. You gotta meditate.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? That's some of the
'Cause you
things you
on
could
the
be doing
plane.
while you down here.
And I think I had a rant on that. If I didn't, I might have mentioned it. But I was like, what are we talking about? Meditation.
Meditation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Meditation. Remember, meditation isn't what everybody always tries to portray. You got to sit down and doing all this weird
Right.
shit. Meditation can be any moment you're focusing in on you and what you're up to and who, you know what I mean? Even if that's you just sitting there talking to yourself. That's you in your own meditative state.
I used to do that a lot, bro.
Yeah.
On my back porch. Not my back porch, but like, you know how we used to, back when we was in the PP in the dungeon. When we was in the dungeon.
Yeah. Oh, so the steps.
Remember the
Right.
back steps? I
Yeah.
used to go up there, bro, and stand there and just think.
Right. Just look
Like
at the
that
sky.
that was like my meditating place.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
When
Exactly.
when I was in my 20s.
Right. So yeah, that's why I say it's not always it's just the moment you take for yourself. That's meditation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's why they try to say go to a quiet place, go to a
Right.
place
Yeah,
that's
be-
not going to be distracting to
Like
you.
be alone, right?
You know, so that you can just get into your state. You know what I mean? So yeah, that's all it is. And some people have turned it into yoga, and some people have turned it into other things. It's okay,
Right.
but you know what I mean. But that's not what it's always about. You can meditate in many different ways. You figure out how to meditate yourself. Tune into your channel.
Bomb droppers.
That's another way.
You gotta find you a spot too.
Yeah,
Find you a spot. And make it your spot.
yeah,
Nobody could take that spot from you, yo. If you think about it. If you walk in the somewhere on the earth somewhere, and you just stand in one spot and make that your spot, they can't take that from you.
Yeah.
Like I'm talking about just walk off the grid. Not in some city in somebody's front yard.
right.
Just walk off the grid and make that your spot. They could never take that from you. You could always go back to that spot to think.
Yeah. Well, that's what that's probably why people go fucking hiking and shit.
Yeah.
They go fucking find a spot and they just fucking chill. That's their meditation.
Chill
Cool.
spot. Yeah.
I dig it. I'm probably what it is. Yeah. 'Cause there's a lot of people that go to the same places over and over, just for whatever. They're drawn to those places. So yeah. Yeah, it's probably a meditation spot for them.
Yeah.
It's all good until somebody else go there and they be like, yo, this my spot too, bro.
Yeah.
I come right here all the time.
Oh well, you gotta,
You gotta
wait.
well,
You
there's
gotta
so many
wait, yeah. I'm here now.
So many
You should have
hikers out
came a
there.
little earlier.
so many
Shit.
hikers out there, man. They're fucking all sharing the same spots. There's too many motherfuckers out there now.
Yo, for all we know, man, there's probably a group that done came up like, nigga, we all come over here, nigga, every time.
Yeah.
I met this
They
nigga
do
back in
meetups.
80. I met him in 89.
Yeah, they do meetups.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, they do meetups. There's probably people like that.
We all
end up
come
meeting each
here,
other on the trail and then
chill at
fucking
this
live.
spot.
Yeah. You got one big tent.
You
Oh,
know?
You know
whoa.
what I mean?
Whoa.
Big tent, you know what I mean? Nah, you know, where they going to have their little meetings and
Not
shit.
doing no Diddy. No Diddy.
Nah, hell no. Matter of fact, speaking of Diddy,
Now that nigga spot was in his backyard or in his house. We talking about a spot. We talking about a spot
I just fucking around.
that's just in the woods.
you know they caught up with Ambient Combi and Fritz.
Oh yeah. They
CEO.
just did that. Yeah, he just stepped
got
down.
him.
He just stepped down. They got him.
Yeah, I'm like, damn.
All of them, man.
He was
They're
in that
all
shit
going
too?
down. They're all going down.
Man,
Everybody's being finally held
I'll
accountable.
find out.
They're finally being held accountable. See, that's why I say you're just seeing it now. So if you see him go down, right? You've seen others go down. I mean, look at the past 4 years. Go do that research. Just look at last 4 years and look up how many CEOs have stepped down from major corporations in the last 4 years. Just try that and see what you get. And then go like 20 years ago or something and take like 4 years and see what it is. You see what I'm saying? And then see, it's gonna be a whole swing of shit. You're gonna go, what the fuck? And you're gonna go, what happened to him?
It's a New Jack Swing coming at you.
What happened to them? Where'd they go? They don't exist in this realm anymore. They got held accountable.
Cause,
We gotta take this party off the road, bro. What they've been doing is gotta go off the road.
Right, right. They've been get mode.
it's a dirty game.
Yeah, man.
Dirty game.
We're just throwing it out there today.
That's it.
They all gonna start telling on themselves, yo.
They're already doing it. They're already doing it.
Watch.
Yeah.
They gonna start telling on themselves.
I mean, where the celebrities at right now?
Hiding, not saying nothing.
Right. Why?
Tuck.
Why?
Cause a lot of shit going on. They don't want to get caught up in it.
Right. Also, though, I think there's a crazy theory going around too that says half the celebrities are gone, right? Because we know they were corrupt and fucked up. So the other half of the celebrities are still playing those celebrities.
Hey, let's get it, bro.
Shit.
I'm just, see what I'm saying? Like, we know everybody, we've seen them. People are in masks and shit. So it's like, I think some of these celebrities are being forced to play these other celebrities and people and shit in order for them not to fucking talk. You know what I'm saying? They're like, that's why these people have to show up at these events and shit and go do their little fucking dance. You know what I mean?
And then you like, yo, why that nigga acting like that? That's not how you act.
Why is he built like that?
Right.
Why you looking different?
Built like that, right?
They look different, right?
Yeah.
So I think some of these other actors are playing these motherfuckers to try and keep everything going. They're trying their hardest to keep their show going. They got to keep, they're in the third act, man. They're fucking trying to finish this thing off. And so they're just, that's why there's so many glitches and shit.
Yeah.
That's why everybody is seeing the glitches and the things and the masks and the fucking this and that. You know what I mean? They're seeing the glitches because.
Bro, you ain't see him pull the nigga be like bald headed and then they pulled him off face head off and he got hair and shit. Like and they pulled the face off and shit.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah.
Yeah, I think I threw
It'd
one
be
of
a
those.
whole nother motherfucker underneath that shit.
So I'm saying dirty game, man.
Yeah, that's how deep this shit goes.
This shit run crazy.
Yeah, this is.
I remember when I saw that shit, I was like, "Oh, there it is. We know they do it now. We know they do it now. Know they do it now."
Man, shit, I was hurt when I found out wrestling was fake, man.
Right?
Yo, I remember when my grandfather told me that.
Man.
Yo, but he a real nigga. He told me
I found out like in the mid-90s.
because I was like,
I was
a little
hurt.
late.
I was like, damn.
I found out early, like probably 4 years old.
Right.
Like Hacksaw Jim Duggan and all them niggas back then.
Right.
Like the
I watched it till like
Junkyard
That's
Dog.
when I was watching it.
I watched till like 93,
That's when wrestling
94.
was wrestling. The
Yeah.
Royal Rumbles and shit.
Junkyard
Yeah,
Dog.
by like 93,
Man.
94, I was done.
Yeah. I was thinking this shit real. Like these men fighting in the fucking ring and shit. And I'm
Right.
like,
Yeah.
4 years old.
Right.
Yeah. I had me and my grandfather watching the shit. He's like, boy, that shit not real. he just gave it to me like that.
Gut punch.
And I'm sitting there like, what? This not real?
Yeah.
I thought he was really.
It's fucking TV, man.
I thought it was really.
Yeah.
Fucking TV.
Now, I think some of the moves.
Yeah,
real.
they're doing the moves, but it's
Yeah, the
all
moves
faked
real,
up. It's
but
all scripted.
They're not really
It's
fighting.
all scripted.
Right.
It's all some scripted
Yeah.
I'm
shit.
thinking
When
they
they-
really fighting.
I saw the breakdown when they throw him against the rope and shit. That's when they tell him, "All right, look, I'm put you in this." Woo, woo, woo.
Yeah,
You know
yeah,
what I mean?
yeah. When
you
they
throw him to the
when they
rope
lean
and
on them
shit.
forever,
yeah.
they're fucking telling them the
Yeah.
story, and then they fucking then they have to reach back and give them a slap.
All right, look, I'm
And
getting on
then
the
lean
rope.
in on 'em
I'm getting on
again.
the top rope,
And then
right?
flip
Then I'm
'em
gonna
up.
jump back off, right? And then when you in mid-air, right? Move out the way, all right? Like, come on.
And then they sling them.
Look. All right. I got you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The whole time still getting beat up
Yeah.
and shit. Like, all right. Do what? All right. That shit crazy, man. Man, that shit hurt me though, man. But
Yeah, I thought the punches was real, bro.
yeah,
Right.
But
shit.
that's when I
then
knew.
they went far as putting blood on that
Yo,
shit.
that's what I.
Oh yeah, they started fucking with each other.
Yeah.
Yo,
They found out
pub-
they
Started
cut they-
trying hard.
Public
they cut
service-
theyself.
Public service announcement from Mr. Prim. Tell your kids. Anything on a flat screen, even this show, it's not real. It's not real.
It's a light show, folks. You're watching a light show right now with an audio connection.
Tell your kids that. You know why I say that? Because there's so much information on flat screens
Right.
that is bullshit.
Black Mirror.
And that's where people
It's bullshit.
bomb droppers
So tell them it's not real.
Black Mirror.
or have them stop watching what you know what I mean. Some
Teach
of
'em
the
some
shows.
shit.
You
Teach
know,
'em
some of
some
these
shit.
shows are just messing them up, man.
Y'all should be doing crafts.
You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying?
Get out in the world.
Most of the kids learn from the damn internet.
When I you know what?
and-
When I was a kid, my dad
and
was a
TV
mechanic.
show.
So like when I was a kid, he was always in the garage, fucking working on an engine or some shit. So a lot of times I was in there doing the shit too, a little bit. You know what I mean? Like I wasn't that interested though because he wasn't really showing me much. Like you know what I mean? Like he didn't let me do a lot.
Right.
Let me do a little bit, but I was little.
Right. You was
So I
watching.
got discouraged a little bit.
Right.
So that's my bad. You know what I mean? Because I just was like, I don't get to do very much. I get to sweep and hold the pan. You know what I mean? And so, you know what I mean? But as I got older, I think part of it too is he told me, see, that changes everything. Holy shit.
Yeah,
I just thought of something.
There you go.
He said he was going to help me build a motor. By the time I was 16, so when I was 16, we could build a motor. It only take a couple of months, if that probably. Build a motor, show me how to build the motor, and we were going to put it in this car and do it, right? He ended up selling my motor at some point because it was like a motor he had like in the corner or something, right? And I was like, I'll take this one. And I started working on it. That was my little like side project. And I did a few things on it, just cleaning it and messing with stuff. So then I ended up claiming that one. So he sold that motor at some point. So I'm like, I just started watching my dream go away. You know what I mean? And then by the time we were 14, we moved. And once we moved, all that went away. There was no fixing cars like that at the house anymore. All that was gone. So for me, I was just like, okay, that whole thing's gone. You know what I mean? So that just took me away from all the mechanic shit. I was like, I got to go do something else. Because I just didn't feel like I could rely on that. That was me at the moment. I think that was part of what made me want to just go and just find something. That's crazy. Just thought about that.
Yeah.
It was a big thing. I wanted to build that motor.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Shit, you talking about mechanic? That's crazy. I went
Maybe
I
you
went
should
to
do
Lincoln
it, bro.
Tech. What?
I've been looking
What,
at
just
it.
build a motor?
I have been over the years. I have looked at it before.
That's like build like a fucking badass like one speeder.
Right.
That we could just jump in and off in this motherfucker.
Shit, we could put it in a race.
Yeah. I mean, just a little.
Man, I see some crazy stuff on the internet sometimes.
Yeah, I got you. I did build a motor in high school, though. High school, there was a class, and it was a lawnmower. They told us we had to bring a lawnmower engine in. I don't know how the fuck I got this thing there. I guess my dad dropped it off. I can't fucking remember. But I got it to the school. They were just like, everybody, if you can bring one, bring one. You know, we might have one or two people who can't get one. They're like, just go find some old one somewhere. They're like, it doesn't have to work because it's not going to work. We're just going to show you how to like clean it and put it together and shit. It's not going to run. You know what I mean? We can't run them in this bitch. So I brought one in and fucking got to break that down, clean it, check it out, watch how put it all back together and everything like that. And so I did that at like 17. That was like 15. That was when I was in Mount Tahoma. I think that was like 9th grade. So I did get that experience. But I don't remember none of that shit no more. I mean, you know what I mean? To that degree, obviously. Right. I remember the mechanics and ideas. I mean, that's why I'm mechanical now in a small way. And I do audio stuff, but I have been very hands-on with a lot of things. So I'm still that, but I guess I never reached the point that I wanted to reach. So that's...
Bro, I think we should...
do it.
I think we should do
Gotta do something, yeah.
Like, yo, this could be a spinoff, bro. And we can make it a show about
building that shit. Whatever we build. Yeah, we'll figure something out.
And then out of all three of us, I'd be the driver because
you could test drive.
I drive better than
drive?
all three.
He's like, I drive better.
He's like, I'll be the
drive
test
better than
driver.
all three.
That's true. No, that's true.
I drive
We have
it.
to have somebody objective drive it.
Yeah, I drive it.
I'm good with that.
I move it.
That way he can give us
Can
a
I
real
drive it
opinion.
sometimes, though?
Yeah, sure.
Let me take it for a
Hold
spin.
up. Is it a stick?
Either or, we'll figure it out.
Okay.
Figure out what's cool.
Yo, we can make some new shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's try the Tesla shit.
Ooh. Let's come up with some Tesla
We'll
power.
try to figure out the fucking
It's true.
equations.
It's true.
And we build the fucking machine, bro.
That's all we got to do.
It's a lot of work, but
And there's...
You gotta think he did it when? We could probably come
This
up
was
with
in the
those-
80s.
We could come up with these components.
Building engines. I mean, he would go to... he had access to like junkyards and shit, and he would just find pieces.
Crack
and
the
stuff.
codes.
Yeah, fixing shit.
It's that same part in the game, bro. It's
that's
that
crazy.
quest. You know what I'm saying?
This is a side quest.
It's the one where you gotta have 3 people to go do it. Because
Oh, the raid? This is the raid?
If you try to go by yourself, you get fucked up. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have 3 people to go with you.
I got you.
To make it past that part.
Makes sense.
Yo, it's the same shit.
that's crazy.
Yeah. Yeah, see how life is crazy when you think back to stuff.
Because I kind of want to do that.
Yeah.
I really do. Like, I want to create something.
Yeah.
Like an invention.
Yeah.
Of some sort. Something motherfuckers will be like, yo, look
I
at this
got
shit.
you.
Yeah, I've looked up.
Never
You can
never tell your secret.
you can buy
You get what I'm saying?
you can buy small motors, but they're like 1/8 the size or some shit like that, and they end up like this big or some shit. And you can buy it in the pieces and then put it together. You know what I mean? And then actually run it. If you have the whole setup, you can probably take it somewhere. I guess I don't know because.
I get that, bro.
And then you could run it. So like that's one way to do one if you just wanted to do one at home. You know what I mean? You want to do one yourself at home real quick and just something small.
We're trying to do something better than that.
But that's what I'm saying.
We
I'm
trying
just
to have
giving the
that.
people some shit.
Look, I'm thinking. I'm already.
That stuff's out there.
I'm already thinking ahead of the game. You know how I do. Create that.
Yeah.
That's one system in it.
Yeah. No. That already exists. Cause yeah.
And then we create a solar situation. Then we create
Right.
another situation. Where
Well, they already got hydrogen
But
at
this
this
shit
point, don't
runs
they?
off of different shit.
Yeah.
Pew, pew, pew.
Yeah.
You never fucking going
Already.
empty, bro.
Right. That's the idea. That's where we're moving. That's exactly where we're moving. 0 point energy.
You're never going
Right.
empty because you got backups and backups and backups and backups.
Couple things together. Doable. That's all doable.
That's crazy.
And they haven't done that yet.
Yeah,
They're trying.
They have these cheap hybrids
They have the hybrids.
where they just cheated you.
They have those.
They're like, it just turns off and runs on battery for a second. And then you go again, and then your engine turns back on. You're like, come on. Just cheating us.
Shit.
Not saving anything.
I don't like them cars where you gotta charge this shit out.
Right. I don't know. That just feels annoying.
I don't like it. You know what I mean? Because
That's what I'm saying. Why are
anything
we
can happen,
charging
you know what I'm
anything?
saying?
We
Right.
should just be able to create something that will go.
That's on the way. Like, probably pretty soon, too. Like
They say
wait till-
that it's not possible.
They had
But it's not
inventions
possible.
like that. They had
That's
they
what
had
they say.
inventions where
It's possible
where
that
the dude made a car run off water.
Well, no, that's already doable. That's already been done.
That's what I'm
But
saying.
what I'm saying is, there's a device that could be this big. All you do is put it on your dashboard, and it runs the whole car through consciousness. It uses your consciousness to run the car. You don't need fucking fuel. It just runs.
Oh yeah.
You know what I mean? As long as it's in working order, it's not gonna fucking make it run. You know what I mean? It's got to be in working order. But think about what you won't even need an engine anymore. You know what I mean? You'll be able to just create vehicles and then just use that device and just drive anything. So that means your interiors would get better. Fuck the engine. Right? And then from there, that's when you'll just be able to, cars will just drive themselves at that point. Along with your consciousness connected to the AI, it could never fuck you. You know what I mean? And the car would just drive itself. And you could go to sleep, and your fucking higher self will drive it. That's the whole Jesus takes the wheel shit.
Hey,
Shit's crazy.
bottom droppers, bro.
Oh, droppers.
Yeah.
It's like, hit that button.
Hit that button, man. Hey, what the fuck is we doing? It took a minute.
We were all feeling it. I was like, damn, did that make sense?
Shit crazy out here,
Oh,
man.
shit.
Now we do
Be
around-
prepared, not scared.
Now we do around here.
Right. Yeah, we're on the sacred timeline.
Yeah.
You didn't see that in the new fucking Deadpool Wolverine movie? They even have the sacred timeline on there.
Oh damn.
It's part of that movie too.
Makes
They
it
fuck
in.
with the TVA and everything too.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, it's all saying the same shit. What are we doing here? Like, this is us. These are the battles we've been in to get to this point. That was us doing this shit. And they're just playing it back to us so we can remember. That's why I say Guardians of the Galaxy, man. That's what we've been doing. That's who we are. That's why we're so special.
This story is about us.
Right.
Facts.
Yeah.
Fact. All the Marvel
Tried to lie to
movies.
us. Yeah, the stories are about us. Those are our galactic achievements we've made all in
All
the
the
fucking
Marvel
future.
movies, man.
Yeah. All we can do is project them back to ourselves through collective consciousness. Wake up.
That's what we can do.
Wake up.
Should get on that right frequency,
Waking
man.
us up, man. Wakey, wakey, eggs and bakey. Remember?
Wake 'em up.
Yeah, it's getting wild today, folks. Episode 98. What do you think we're going to say at 100?
Damn.
Oh,
98.
I got to fucking tell this story
Shit,
before we
don't
end
know
this
what the
fucking
hell's
show.
gonna happen.
Yo, 1998.
Yeah.
That was a good year.
That was a good year. Where was I at? Half of it, we were at Fort Meade.
90.
And the other half is when I went to fucking Japan. I left at the end of 98.
We was young bucks in the game, handling our business and shit. I was going to war. I was chilling that year.
Because we just had a little bit of that year left over by the time we got to where we were going. 'Cause I think y'all only had like another month once I left. So, oh, well, you were already there. we know that story. You were already where you were going.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh, shit.
I already did.
Oh,
I already did in the war. They sent me out, nigga.
But yeah, I want to get this story out before we finish this up. Air and Space Museum. I went to the Air and Space Museum with Moms, right?
Okay.
So we get there, and we got tickets for a certain time. They said you couldn't go in before that time. So we were like, oh, we're there like 10 minutes early. We got a snack from the cart. You know what I'm saying? We live in that DC life.
Your Honor.
But there's a fucking line of motherfuckers, right? And we're like, I'm not standing in that line. Just let them go in, and we'll go in behind them. That's what we're thinking, right? So the line fucking starts going, and it just keeps going and going. And this line was longer. It's like a 5-minute line of people just fucking streaming in. We were like, we didn't even like looked around. We were like, I didn't even see that many people. I mean, it was blocked and stuff, but stuff was there. But it was like there was no way for you to notice that there was so many people back there. And so they go in. It's just line after line after line after line. So finally the end of it shows up. And so we pull in the end of it and we start walking in. First thing you walk into is a fucking metal detector. So we walk through that motherfucker, and then there's another area with doors. So we start walking towards that. People are in the crowd in front of us right here, right? So to the side of us is like some other doors, but no one's there. So we start walking. Me and my mom start walking that way. All of a sudden, security goes, whoa, 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 whoa. Y'all go back in that line. We're like, what's going on? And so then somebody's like, blue shirt, something's going on, right? People are, and I'm like trying to get through the door. I'm trying to get through the door like everybody else, And so someone's like, blue shirt, and then all of a sudden they like, I don't know if they tap me or something. But I turn around, they're talking to me. And I'm like, okay, what the fuck are they doing?
What the?
So like my mom turns around because she sees me getting hemmed up, right? And no one said anything. I ain't even said a word. So she comes walking back. Security guard's like, no, ma'am, we didn't call for you. So she sends her, right? And I fucking get pulled to the back, and I'm like, what's going on?
Crazy.
And they're like, we need to check you. And I'm like, check me. I'm like, and then I go, oh, I know what's going on here. I raise my arms out and I go, y'all treating people like terrorists today. That's what's going on here. And I just held my arms out the whole time, and I go, you see what these people are doing to us? To go into a museum? You know what I mean? I go, and so I'm like, it's crazy. So I get all hemmed up. My mom's in the inside, and she's looking out at me. She's looking out at me like, what the fuck is going on? I'm going,
I don't know.
She just sees me saying a bunch of shit. So she told me, she goes, I just saw you saying a bunch of shit. I didn't know what was going on. I was like, yeah, they was treating me like a terrorist to go in the fuck. So from my mom's perspective, right, because she sees me standing there, she says, all I see is a sea of white people, and you're the only one getting frisked down, and you're of color. She goes, at that moment, I got so angry. She was like, something just came over me. And she was like, and then she goes, and then when you came out, because then when I came out, she's kind of looking at me concerned, and she goes, I don't even want to be here. That's the first thing she told me. She goes, I don't even want to be here right now. And I kind of was like, yeah, that was kind of fucked up. Like, that was weird, you know? I was like, I'm the one who gets pulled out of the fucking crowd. You know what I mean? Like, what are we doing here? You know what I mean? Like, I just watched a sea of people walk through here. And then I come walking up, and all of a sudden, I'm the terrorist. And I was like, okay.
Damn.
So, yeah, so for a split second, we were, like, debating, like, we should leave. You know what I mean? And then I was like, you know what? Fuck it, we're here. We're fucking here. So we ended up enjoying the museum.
So
what
you're saying is
to go in a museum.
Hold up. So let me see if I
crazy.
understand this.
Yeah.
Right. So you're saying you're walking up to
The entrance to the museum.
entrance, and it's multiple entrances.
Yes.
But they're funneling everyone through one entrance.
Well, they funneled us through that entrance, but there was other people there going through that one. It was just nobody at that moment. So that's why we thought we were just going to cut
Just
through
go to the
because we're all going the same. Once you're in there, you're in the museum.
Right.
So it's not like we were all going somewhere different.
Right.
So we were just thinking open door. We'll just go there. You know, there's people funneling right here. So we
Yeah.
were like, let's just go over here.
Yeah.
And they blocked us out of that and pulled me back and said some other shit. And then was like, and so then, so like, I forgot to fucking say this. When they first pulled me up and I do this, he goes, empty out your pockets. I go, everything? He's like, everything. So I grabbed my wallet and my keys and then I had a little eyeglass case. I was holding an eyeglass case. So I pulled that out of my pocket and I put it down. Gets frisked, right? And then that's when, so I go to grab, and he goes, when he told me it was cool to grab my shit, he goes, but open that glass case for me. So I go, psh, and it's just fucking glasses. And I'm like, psh, and I put it back in my pocket and walk off. I'm like, this motherfucker. I'm like, open the glass case for me? I'm like, why didn't you do that before you was fucking
Right.
hemming me up? Like,
Right.
what the fuck are we doing here? So yeah, and he was the whole, have a blessed day, sir. Black dude. You know what I mean? But I'm the only one that gets pulled out. You know what I mean?
Was y'all the only people that went through that door?
No, no. No. They were just, it was like,
I thought maybe that you went.
whatever door you came through, they wanted you to go through that same door, obviously. They didn't want you to deviate to any extra doors. They just wanted you to go straight through. Because I guess they were fucking checking people. But me, after all these people went through and I didn't see nobody else was getting checked at the time. You know what I mean? I'm like, all these people went through and somehow you're only checking maybe 2 or 3 of them and then me? Because all those people didn't go through that fast if you was checking motherfuckers. I mean, it was a line of 5 minutes line of just motherfuckers going.
That.
You see what I'm saying? Like,
That's why I'm saying they were funneling everybody through one thing.
I don't know. I didn't even pay attention at that point. I just got pulled back.
I'm
That's all I
talking
know.
about where those people are getting checked, right?
Right.
The ones you're saying that were getting checked.
I don't know where they were at. When I looked around, it looked like I was the only one standing there. There was nobody else getting checked that I saw. I saw them maybe hit a couple bags real quick, and then that was it. You know what I mean? But I didn't see nobody else getting a whole fucking beat down like I did. While the few seconds I was there. You see what I'm saying?
And they're just walking through.
There's other people just walking through. It's like they would do you a fucking TSA. You know what I mean? Same fucking thing.
Yeah.
It was the same fucking thing. That's why I told him, I said, okay, we're treating people like terrorists today.
They just thought you was suspicious.
I guess they thought I was suspicious.
I was thinking because you went into that door.
That's what I was thinking.
No, all the doors led to the same place. Once you went in that door, any of those doors, you were in the museum.
Same place.
That's why we thought, we'll just take this one. No one's over here. There was a crowd right in front of us.
All right, so you said you was the only person standing there when y'all went through the door.
Yeah, because everybody else funneled through and left while they was checking me.
Oh.
Because we were the tail end of the fucking thing. There was nobody else behind us.
Oh, gosh,
We came in behind everybody and, a few people with us as well. But, the majority of the line was already in there. Mm-hmm. So it was just us tailing in at the end with a few other people.
I get it. That's why I was.
So it was a weird scenario. Like, you just let all these people through.
What I'm saying.
But I get stopped. That's what was weird about it.
What I'm saying is, what I'm about to say is, that's highly too coincidental. Because
Right.
what that tells you is that everybody's funneling. This is an open space. Everybody could go through this too, but everybody's going through it. I've been in those situations where it's like, yo, why is everybody going through this one when this one's open?
Right.
And you just go through that spot.
And
And then sometimes some people start going through that spot too.
They follow you.
Right.
Yeah.
You're not a follower. Right.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. Let's get it.
You know what I mean? So it could be something like that with a mixture of them trying to contain it a little bit, but then when somebody pops out, like,
I look suspicious all of a sudden.
and it's suspicious, now we can fuck with you.
Maybe they thought
what
I
I'm
was
saying?
ducking it or something.
You're not like the masses.
Mm.
You're not funneling like the masses.
Right. I didn't fall for the sheeple.
You get what I'm
That's
saying?
what I'm saying.
Oh shit. Okay.
So now I see that you're not doing that.
Right.
You're not just doing the robot move.
Right. This guy's acting.
Right.
Hey, let's check him. Let's see who he is. You know what I'm
That's-
saying?
oh,
why the
they
fuck you
scanned
doing
me.
this shit?
I just figured that out. They fucking scanned me. They did. They hit me with the wand. They scanned me. They knew who I
Because
was.
most people fall in line.
Yeah.
Oh, it looks like we need to be in this line, even though there's a second line.
Right.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
true. People follow
Right.
lines. They do. They're like ants.
Just like driving.
Yeah.
Just like
Same
driving.
thing, yeah.
I'm like,
We
why
the-
are you following these slow people in that whole lane right
wide
there?
open. And then when you hit it, all of a sudden they come behind
They
you.
come
now.
behind you.
Yeah,
They wanna
need-
follow you now.
They needed a leader, man.
That should be
That's
crazy.
exactly what this is, man.
Exactly.
And then they caught you
Follow
in
me.
the museum.
Trying to be a leader.
The museum's checking it.
Yeah. They're checking for, because I
It's
saw.
a museum.
Right.
Who's coming to look for their artifacts?
Whoa. Yeah, that's true. Hello. Had to
We
make,
didn't study them so much, we know how they move.
and they probably saw me at the other two museums too, within like a week. They're like, "What's this dude doing? Research.
Yep.
I'm finding out all your fucking
We saw
lies."
him. We saw him at the last two.
Yep. I
Wait,
went to the African American.
wait. When
Museum.
did it happen?
This is the third one.
It happened on the third one.
This is the third one.
Gotta check him. He's doing too much research.
Yep.
Gotta check him.
Crazy.
Yo,
Makes sense. Yeah.
come on, bro.
What's he up to?
Got him.
Game is to be sold, not told. Or told,
Yep.
not sold.
Right.
Damn.
That's what I meant. I said that backwards. Game is to
Yeah.
be told, not sold.
Yep. I was in there debunking their lies, man. I was in there debunking their lies. I was like, look at this shit. Because it was like most of it was air and space. So part of it, like a big part of it was all the astronaut stuff and all that stuff, you know, the whole run up for all that stuff. And then there was a big part of it that was all about planes and stuff like that, right? And so one of the things I saw, right, was they had, remember the Concords? Or the fucking like hypersonic planes they talked about in like the 90s? You remember that shit? You remember hearing about anything about that? They were called the Concorde. You might have heard. Or something like that, or the Continental or the Concorde, right? So they were these planes, and they were like hypersonic, right? That's what they called them. Called them hypersonic. And they said they could get you from New York to London in like 4 hours. So that would have killed the airplane game. Know what I mean? Like, everybody would have wanted that. It would have been like, fuck your 747.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, so, right? So they put a bill together and they killed it in 93. That's what it says in there. It says they killed it in 93. So they're telling you what they did. They killed it in 93, and they said it was because of noise pollution. Because they would have broke the sound barrier and would have made sonic booms and stuff like that. But think about it. I looked at it like, he didn't kill it.
Sonic, bro, they shoot rockets in the air.
Right, exactly. What fucking noise pollution? What are you talking about? They killed it because, I think they killed it because once we had that technology, we would want to go further. If we went further, we would have realized sooner that they had shit better than that already. So they killed that and never used those engines or anything like it after that, and just kept 747s. You see what I'm saying? Like, they just kept the same technology, keep going. Because because they didn't want to give us the tech. They knew once they gave us certain tech, we would want more. And if we wanted more, they would never be able to satisfy that for us. So they knew. That's why they have to trickle it to us.
That's why they put it out
I'm just
slowly.
I'm thinking like, okay.
That's the control. Yeah.
So if they use noise as a reason,
Yeah, that's the reason.
we can't climb above. Because I know the farther you go up, it doesn't matter. I think it does matter.
It's
So
just the
farther-
takeoff.
So the
That's
farther
it.
you go up, the sonic boom is going to only be heard in the
So
stratosphere.
you could just reach, and
then-
once you got
and
to a
then
spot,
sonic,
and then just float off, right?
right?
Wouldn't even fucking hear it down here.
No,
It'd be above the clouds.
right.
Not hearing that.
There's no noise.
Maybe that's
There's
what-
less particles.
Maybe
up
that's
high.
what thunder is.
Them-
We've been lied to. They're just up there flying around and shit, thundering. Get the fuck out of here.
and give us a light show.
Make us think it's fucking lightning. Man, they have lied to us so much.
It could be that. That could be a thing. You'd have to really do the numbers on it, but it probably could be a thing.
I don't know.
We're cracking codes today, folks. No, I'm just kidding.
I don't know about that one.
Oh man, I'm just saying, man. We don't know what anything is anymore. If one thing, like I said, if one thing's fake, everything's fucking fake at this point. We could fucking make a story about everything because it's all bullshit. That's the idea.
But you know when shit happens to you though,
Right.
and you remember certain things.
Right.
Like we all remember things. Like I remember the sonic booms in fucking like in Iraq. No, this was in Egypt. When them fucking the Air Force be flying around and shit, the motherfuckers be getting it. And when they would get it, you hear it, but they low. It's low. You know what I'm saying? And it doesn't seem like it would be something that people couldn't get used to. You know what I'm saying? So like, if it's higher when you do it, I don't think that would ever be a problem.
There'd probably be less of them too. Because with the planes we have now, you know.
I think people worry about that noise anyway. Shit,
So
it's the
why
faster
did,
time.
So why
It's the
did they
faster
kill?
time.
Why did they kill that project? Because
One
they
of those
wanted to
mysteries.
make money.
Mom, of course.
Trickle us out. They're like, oh, that's too soon, man. They can't get that tech yet.
Maybe they bring it out later.
They will. I'm sure it'll come back at some point.
Maybe they bring it out later.
But that's at least
Or
they
they're
were going to
still-
try.
Like he said,
they were going to try.
still using it, and we just don't know.
Yeah.
They created fucking thunderstorms. Fuckers.
And we just don't know.
Dirty game, brother.
Dirty game, man. You ain't lying. It's a dirty game.
But let's wrap this thing up.
Like we said earlier, you gotta know how to play the game.
Yep. ppeinmusic.com, you know what's up.
Oh yeah, somebody asked about my chain too.
Mr. Prim. It's on the website, store.
Yeah,
Just
told
go to
them.
the store page. They'll see it.
Yeah,
They'll see it.
I told them.
There's a link there where they can click to go to the bracelets and shit.
They loving that shit, man. That shit crazy.
Yep. Thanks to Mr. Prim hanging out.
Yeah.
Always a pleasure.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
y'all.
Yep. On the road to
Coming
100.
through. Yeah. Yeah, we getting there.
Yep. Just 2 weeks away. 2 weeks away.
Tune in, chime in, keep your peoples updated. You know
Yep.
what I'm saying?
Be aware of what's going on around you.
Yep.
For real.
Spread love, spread truth.
You know it. You know it.
That Awkward Intelligence, I'm Intox, along with
BDot, baby.
and Mr. Prim. We'll see you.
Signing out.
Awkward Intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
This is Awkward Intelligence.
Just smoking vibe.
Awkward Intelligence.